Okay, I think we are live. What is up, big noobs? Let me quickly post the stream to the Discord and let's get into it, okay? I'm expecting 20 Gamma Jimbas today, okay? Anything less would be a disservice, so let's join and get them. Let's see if Jim gets something rare today. Yeah, the rarest thing I'll get today is probably a corrupted roamer or a rainbow wisp Jimbe. No in between, okay? No in between. Perhaps a Kratal if we're feeling spicy, okay? But other than that, no. Other than that, hell no. Okay, let's put 2 hours of boost on, and let's get hunting. Any gamma yesterday? I think we got a Jimbe and a Kratal. Maybe another Jimbe. Nothing, like, super great, but that's fine. The new Doodle World update looks sick. Which update? Okay. Okay. I was opening Discord to see what the update was. What happens? What's up, Josh? How's it going? Will there be a part 2? Yes. I'm not entirely sure when we plan to do it, but I do believe there is a part 2. What's the Doodle World update? Is it the PvP changes? Ooh! No, that was yesterday. Is that the update you're talking about? What's up, Frost? How's it going? What's the average amount of time you hunt per hunt? It depends. Usually, I only really hunt during streaming or like if I'm recording a video, like a 24-hour hunting video for the event or whatnot. Outside of that, I rarely hunt unless I physically have nothing else to do. Other than like, oh, I want to like sit down and like watch some like streamer or show. I'll hunt in the background. Right now, though, I've mostly been playing Forsaken, trying to level up all of the characters. I've gotten like 8 characters now in Forsaken to level 90, so we're doing pretty good. I think the worst killer is definitely 1x1. 1x1. I am so cheeks. I am so ass with a 1x. I don't know why. His range attacks are just so easy to dodge, and I can't hit anyone with it. The best killer in Forsaken, hands down, has to be freaking John Doe. John Doe is very map reliant. True, John Doe definitely struggles on some maps, but John Doe is is easily my best killer. Easily, not even close. Not even close. Like, I like playing Nole, but let me give you a rundown of the general Forsaken game right now. I join a random game. Most of the people I play with now, for some reason, have like multiple days played, if not weeks, if not like a month playtime on the game. Everybody's having fun. I'll get like a killer run. Right now I'm playing Slasher, trying to level up Slasher. I like Slasher. It took me a while to get used to, but now I got the hang of it. I will like do like I'll have a decent killer game, and then my next killer round, everyone's on guests. Like no like as soon as like my killer round ends, everybody's like, actually, we're gonna go guest now. So yeah, playing against like 7 or 8 guests is really not fun. Really freaking not fun. It is so annoying. I've gotten a little bit better. Like, if you're playing Nola, it's GG. It is straight up GG. Like, if you're playing Cool Kid, it's a little bit better than Nola. If you're playing Slasher, you wait until they do the stupid block, and then you just do the multi-slash. So yeah. Oh. No. Guests alone. It depends, okay? It depends. If you have, like, no Elliots, no build demand, like, no healing, Guest isn't very good. Like, you can, like, maybe, like, loop the killer. Guest can be annoying, like, in Last Man Standing, because obviously if you're really good at looping and you, like, get a good block or punch in, you can easily win. But when there are, like, 7 guests with a Elliot or 8 guests, hands down, the worst experience ever. It is not fun. It is so not fun. Because as soon as you bait one of the guests out to do their block, so you can hit them with, like, a hit, the Nola, like, 2 guests that run up and throw player blocks so you can't hit them. It's like, bro, come on. Come on, man. I need to get better at doing, like, reaction times, though, for right now since I'm playing Slasher. I freaking knew it was gonna be ass. Damn it, Kratal. Once I, like, see someone, like, throw a punch, I need to activate that, the red eye modes. I'm pretty sure that mode makes you immune to stuns, right? Yeah, I like Nola, because obviously the Metronet skin as well. But Nola is by far the worst killer. I don't think it's I don't think it's close. Nola is the worst killer into a full server of guests. Maybe the guest killer could technically be worse. I think it's between those. Nola and the guest killer are the worst into a server full of guest survivors. It is so not fun. That's cool and all, but can you put that all into Loomian Legacy terms? Okay, think about it like this. You're playing against someone that has 6 Lashents, okay? 6 Lashents. They all have sap plants and briar block, and they have a wiki with herbal remedy to pass on healing to their other guests. And fire types are illegal. There's like no good counter for it. There's no fire types, there's no bug types. Your best bet is to hope that the opponents are idiots. That is kind of a... You have to hope that the opponents make a really easy prediction, and they get you predict their prediction, or you hope that they go AFK basically. Okay, this is probably the best way to put it. This is the best way to put it, okay? If you're playing against 7 or 8 guests, or 7 guests with like an Elliot, you are playing into a Spirit type Loomian, and all you have are Brawler type moves. You make 0 progress, and it is awful. And all of the Spirit types are ganging up on you. They're all in a circle waiting for you to do an attack so they can jump in and take the hits. Yeah, that's why I said Brawler. Like, I didn't specifically say, like, Knockout or Banoka. I mean, I like Forsaken, it's a fun game. It's just, I don't know why. I don't know if it's like because everyone's like out of school right now or whatnot, like break or whatnot. But my god, it is like a sweat fest right now. If the killer is like somewhat competent, I swear everyone switches to guests. It is really frustrating. I am not good enough to play against 7 or 8 guests. I am, like, consistently. I might squeeze out a win if I get, like, basically lucky, but that's about it. That is about it. I'm not, like, saying playing guest is bad. I'm just saying you play a killer round, the opponents only have 1 guest, right? They only have 1 guest, but they're mostly like playing like Shadletsky, Chance, or like the fun characters. But because you like get like you win like somewhat moderately fast, the next round they all switch to guests. Like that's basically what's happening right now in Forsaken for me. Imagine if they add character limits. I don't think adding limits is a good idea. They've balanced the game pretty well around having multiple of the same characters. I'm pretty sure the more like of the same characters you have, their abilities get like a little bit nerfed every time there's like a duplicate character, right? So with there being like 7 or 8 guests, I think their stuns don't last as long. But I'm not entirely sure about that. I might have just made that up. That's what I would imagine would be the case, balancing-wise. So what happened to the game yesterday? Don't worry about it, man. It's back now. How's my new year been going? I mean, I guess it could be worse. But it could also be a whole lot better. It could be a whole lot better. Yeah, we're just probably not gonna, like, completely confirm anything, Forest. Usually for, like, stuff like this, if it's either, like, a security problem or, like, just, like, whatever, like, the game being taken down for whatever reason, we don't really, like, want to, completely reveal what happens, so we don't, like, incentivize copycats, because you mention something bad happening and there's someone like, oh, that's a good idea, let me do that now. So yeah. We usually, like, will never, like, fully reveal stuff like this. How many boosts did you use to get the Gamma Christmas Ikazune? I got a, this is an OG one. I do not remember. I do not remember. No, it was not for attention. We did not take the game down. I'm just saying we're probably like not gonna confirm why the game was taken down. Because again, we aren't like trying to have like copycats. All you need to know is that there are some absolute losers. And there are even more losers that are willing to like jump on the opportunity to do like the exact same thing. That's all you need to know. And that is okay. I'm not talking about it anymore, okay? That's it. I'm not talking about it anymore. Have I tried Bloxfruits or Blue Lock Rivals? I've never played Bloxfruits. I haven't really watched One Piece. I only watched the live action version. I think that was like a couple of years ago, right? Blue Lock, I read the manga for a while, and I just kind of dropped it. I just kind of lost interest, to be honest. I haven't played the game. The only, like, rival game I've played was, the volleyball one. I don't remember what it was called, but that was really fun. I played that with, Devtrons for a while. I'm not sure when it's gonna be, Duck, but there is gonna be a part 2. A volleyball league? It was probably that. It was probably that. Any word on console support? Right now, all of our resources are going to Route 9, so we just don't have like time to work on anything else right now. We want to do Xbox support, though. I think it makes sense, though, to do a few things first before we do Xbox. Let me put it this way. Whenever we work on Xbox support, that is going to give us like a whole bunch of players that have never played the game. So having like a good introduction to the game, I think would actually be good. And I think there are a couple of issues with our game's initial like beginning. Right now for like gaming, if you play our game, you got like what, maybe like 15-20 minutes of like dialogue and tutorial. Like especially right now on Roblox, you can't do that anymore. You just can't do that anymore. You need to get right into the gameplay, or people aren't sticking around. So I think there's like a few things that we might have to like go back and potentially like change or alter in some way before we do like an Xbox support, but we'll see. That isn't entirely up to me, but that's just how I see it right now. Oh yeah, I legitimately, like, we've actually like gone through and like looked. There's like a good portion of players that quit before they got to the dig site because they couldn't find it. The issue clearly is people don't want to read. People literally do not want to read. So, yeah. Yeah. And we know people don't want to read. Our player base that actually plays the game also doesn't want to read. Like, so, it makes sense. I honestly don't remember anything from the manga kits. It has been a long time since I've read Blue Lock. I think I only read up to the part where... Who's the Ichigo-looking character? The, like, orange, spiky hair? I don't want to, like, talk about spoilers, but he, like, gets reintroduced after not seeing him for a while. I'll say that, I guess. He was pretty cool. Kunigame? Yeah, he's pretty cool. That's, like, the only part I've read up to low. I haven't, like, really read anything past that. You hate reading? Yeah, we can tell everybody does. When will part 2 be releasing? I'm not sure, Poke. I don't work on that stuff. I don't know. Yeah, honestly, here's the vision, okay? I think for, like, story things, there needs to be, like, a skip cutscene button now for Roblox, like, story games. There needs to be a skip button option, but there also needs to, like, be an option to replay the cutscene. Or, you go about a different way. You don't lock the players into a cutscene. You have things, like, popping on the screen, like, for, like, story dialogue, while you let the player, like, look around and do things in the game. So they still get to play the game, and they can actually, like, see the story progressing as well. Other than that, it's probably not worth having forced trainer battles anymore. I think, I mean, having a few of them, I think, might be fine. But, like, it was actually the same for Temtem. Temtem got really boring for me because the gameplay was, okay, can you beat these 50 NPC trainers before you get to the next route? Because they crammed so many NPCs on every route it just wasn't fun. That was like the big reason why I just quit Temtem. There were way too many forced battles. I mean, yeah, some like NPCs will be forced, but I feel like you want to like heavily cut back on them. Maybe even like force grass encounters. Like maybe give people an option to like walk around without having to step into the grass. Everyone loves old Pokemon games. To be honest, that's mostly nostalgia. Don't get me wrong, I love Pokemon Sapphire. I love Pokemon Sapphire, Ruby, and Emeralds. There are definitely like some improvements though that have came in later generations that would be so nice in Generation 3. But I still think Gen 3 is one of the best Pokemon generations ever. Like, liking the old generation of Pokemon games is fine, but you can't say like they're not perfect in any regards. They are very far from perfect. I think it's like mostly like nostalgia, and they're pretty good games for like the time that they released. Kind of off topic, but what is the best Malevolence set right now? Probably a Barb user is your best bet. Oh yeah, Black and White 2. I loved those games a lot. They just didn't hit the same low for me as like Gen 3. Like Gen 3 and like Sapphire, Ruby, Emeralds, and the remix Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, ORAS, Omega Ruby. Is it Alpha Sapphire? I don't remember what it is. ORAS. Something like that. It's been a while. Like, those... yeah, peak. That's like my number one generation is Gen 3. I liked... Leaf Green Fire Reds. Black and White Tulo are really good. Game's not that old. Yeah, but I mean Gen 3 is, what, 2006? 2004? Fire Red, Leaf Green, yeah. My very first Pokemon game was Sapphire, I'm pretty sure. On the Game Boy Advanced. It was peak. It was peak. I put so much time into that game. Gen 1 is kind of broken. I like the Gen 1 games. They have definitely been overdone low. Red, Blue, like the very first Gen 1 games are like very broken. Leaf Green and Fire Red I think are like pretty good for what they are. Like, I think they are a little bit buggy. I still prefer Sapphire over them low. I think the worst Generation 1 games low have to be Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. But they weren't really like games for like the hardcore fans. They were more like for people that play Pokemon Go to try and get them into the main series, if that makes sense. Let's Go's pretty fun. I just don't like the fact that you start off with the strongest things in the game. Like, the Pikachu and Eevee starters were way too strong. Were way too strong. It was not a challenge at all. But other than that, I mean, the games are fun. It's just that the fact that you're giving, like, the most broken thing immediately... I don't know. I like some form of challenge. Oh, Heart Gold, Soul Silver? Yeah, those were really good. Those were really good as well. Was that a Kanto game? That was a Johto, wasn't it? Real ones bench Lord Pikachu. I don't like benching my starters low. If I'm like picking a starter, it's staying with me for the entire run. I just don't like benching my starters. Like, to be honest, I would have liked it if there was like a hard mode where they just gave me a normal Pikachu that wasn't the partner Pikachu. I actually would have loved it. I think that would have been actually perfect. Oh, Kento's postgame? Okay, that makes sense. Did Fire Red Leaf Green have Johto postgame? I feel like I remember something like that existing. Or maybe I'm thinking of Soul Silver, Heart Golds. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. No? Okay, then I'm probably thinking of Heart Gold, Soul Silver then. What does Leaf Green have, Len? Like, post-game? Oh, Sevi Island. Okay, Sevi Islands, that's what it is. That's what it is. I knew it was like some form of like post-game. I just couldn't remember what it was. But yeah, some of like the OG like Generation 1 games are like super broken. The fact that you can like capture like what? Zapdos, I think before like the... Isn't it before like the 3rd or 4th gym, I think? Like you can get like Zapdos really quick, I'm pretty sure. And of course, like you just basically spam Earthquake. Oh no. Gen 1 was Nidoking. It's Nidoking spam. That's all you need is Nidoking. Really fast to get a Moonstone in Mount Moon. Really easy to get a Nidoran male, and you sweep. In Sword and Shield, yeah, I like Sword and Shield, but the story like wasn't really like for me. I didn't really care enough about the story, to be honest. The raids were cool, but the DLC raids, those were actually really fun. That is probably what I spent the majority of my time doing in Sword and Shields. And also breeding a shiny Beldum. Oh yeah, crit rate was based on speed as well. I forgot about that. Wasn't that also the game where Bug was weak to poison, I'm pretty sure? And Psychic was immune to Ghost or something like that? I have played a Generation 1 game. I think I played Red, I think. But I don't think I ever played through it entirely. What wasn't wrong in Gen 1? Yeah, I don't think I've actually played through an entire true Gen 1 experience. I've only like fully played Leaf Green and Fire Red. Bug was weak to poison in the Japan release. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, so I think Paris had like, what? 4 times weak to flying, fire, and poison. Well, I feel like, is that the only time we've had like a Pokemon weak to 3 or have 3 quad weaknesses? I have not played like any I think I've played 1 ROM fan game. I don't know what it was. Gen 1 competitive is really fun though. Isn't it just like who can spam Body Slam and get a Paralyze first, or who can freeze first, basically, low? For Ubers? Oh, are we talking like OU? No, I don't really like play ROMs. I couldn't care less. I would rather just play like the original games. Like, I don't really like play that many modded versions of games. The only like modded games I've played are Repo and Lethal Company, and I think that might legitimately be it. I just don't care for modded games. I really like the normal version of games. While my PC was down, while I was waiting for a new fan, I played Mario Sunshine, because there was like the Nintendo Switch release. There's like a bundle. You got like Mario 64, Sunshine, and I think Galaxy. And whoo, Sunshine on the Switch controller is brutal. It feels so clunky, but it is so fun. Also, some of these like really like old games are so freaking challenging. They basically like give you like no info unless you talk to NPCs for some of the levels. Oh yeah, Mario Maker. Yeah, Lando would go and try and like make hard Mario Maker levels. That was probably the last time that we ever played it. Was me making that video. We just never played it after that. The next PvP season is the weather season. Do I have my original Sapphire? Nope. No, I don't. Let's just say, my father got rid of it. He sold my Sapphire cartridge and told me, hey, I got something better for you. Hands me a, it's like a super ROM or something. It's basically just like a cartridge that you can put an SD card into and you can play, ROM versions of games. So yeah, rip my save file. Rip my save file. That was awesome. That was so fun. So yeah, I don't have my Sapphire cartridge anymore. Wasn't whether last season? No, that season hasn't happened yet. I don't know if my save file is even out there anymore. I don't know where it went. I might still have it somewhere. I don't play my Game Boy low, and I don't know how to put ROMs on it, so I just never played it. It's sat in... It's not in this drawer. It's either sat in one of my drawers around it, or it's like in storage. I don't have any game cartridges for my Game Boy anymore. And my Game Boy probably doesn't work. I'm pretty sure like the battery might have died on it or something now. It's been a long time. Didn't DS prices? I've got my DS's still as well. I've got a DS, I think just an original one. Maybe it's a DS Lite. And then I've got a 3DS. I haven't really played that many like DS games though. It was mostly just like Pokemon. And I did play a little bit of Professor Layton. Professor Layton was peak. You got a DSi just sitting around, but like no games. I mean, yeah. Oh, did you guys hear like the 30th year anniversary for Pokemon? The leaks potentially are like leading towards us getting some remake of Pokemon games on the Switch 2, I'm guessing? Maybe the Switch 1? It's most likely looking like the Switch 2 low. Like, hey, I will be so down. I would love to get like Leaf Green, Fire Red, Sapphire, Emeralds on Switch 2. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Oh, like even like the Pikachu edition. Pokemon Yellow, I had to think of it, Len, right? What was Pokemon Yellow? When did that come in, like in the game series? There was Red, Blue, Silver, Gold, Crystal. Was Yellow a part of like the Generation 1? I don't know like where it falls in line with the rest of the games. It was Red, Blue, and Yellow? Okay. But in English, oh, I forgot about, because in English, we didn't get a blue version, did we? We got fire red, leaf green, I think? Or was that just for the remix? I do not remember at all. Yellow for release. Okay, got it. Got it. I completely forgot about, like, the, like, a year after the generation games, their DLC was basically to release a second version. Like, for red, blue, green, it was yellow. For silver and gold, it was crystal. For ruby and sapphire, it was emeralds. Like, emerald was basically, like, a DLC for sapphire and ruby. Now we actually just get DLC for games. Yeah, I don't remember either, Emmanuel. I do not remember at all. I've played Elden Ring. For Elden Ring, I only got to the boss where he uses like a dragon head as a weapon. I beat that NPC on my first try. And then I never booted up the game again. Godric, yeah. I beat that NPC on my first try, and then I just never played again. It's fun. I've never played Expedition 33. I don't really play that many single-player games anymore. Like, I mostly play games, like, if I have intentions of recording them for videos. That's kind of right now, kind of it. And, like, if I'm playing a game, I would rather play, like, multiplayer games, like Arc Raiders, Phasmophobia Updated, or, like, party games like Repo, Lethal Company, whatnot. Yeah, I played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I gotta remember now. It's the one with Grovyle. It's been so freaking long. I think it's Explorers of Sky, which was like the final version, but the two prior to that I think was Darkness and Time, right? Those games I think are the best Pokemon game periods. Pokemon Time, Darkness, and Sky are the peak of Pokemon games. Then for me it would be Pokemon Sapphire, Ruby, and Emeralds. If we're talking about like main series games, Sapphire takes the cake. If we're talking about like the spin-off games included, yeah. Mystery Dungeon, Time, Darkness, and Sky are peak. By far, not even close. Pokemon Pinball was actually really fun, I do remember that. I remember being really bad at it. I remember being really bad. There was also that one on the DS, like where you could like tap the bottom screen. I think it was like a racing game. Oh! And then there was also like Pokemon Rangers. Pokemon Rangers was fun. I feel like it got a little bit boring though because the gameplay is just the exact same, draw circles. But then again, most Pokemon main series games is mashing the A button, so I guess nothing really changes there. I think I've played Battle Coliseum and DX. I don't think I ever beat Limlo. I think that was like around the same time as I got Sapphire, and that's like all I played, basically. That is all I played. Yeah, I don't remember playing much of XD. I remember, like, playing it. I just don't think I got very far. I think I was, like, more interested in playing Sapphire still. I mean, I guess that's fine. Corrupt. I don't trade low. Like, on my Nintendo Cube, I mostly play, like, Mario games. Mario Sunshine, Mario 64, I'm pretty sure there was a port version for the Cube. Mario Galaxy, Mario Party, Mario Kart. It was mostly Mario games I played on my Nintendo Cube. Why play a Pokemon game on my Cube when I can play Sapphire? That's like literally all I played. I don't think I ever played Skylanders. I did play like some Spyro games though. There was like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. That was probably before I got into Call of Duty. Like, COD was like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 for like zombies. Oh, I remember like Modern Warfare 3 survival mode as well, which was basically like the Modern Warfare version of zombies. That was really fun as well. I remember on Resistance, I don't know if like any of you guys are going to understand what I'm going to talk about. I need to find a video on this. I already know someone has a video on this. Modern Warfare 3 Survival Resistance. The relaxing end. I knew I could rely on you, baby. I knew I could rely on you. I remember putting a lot of time into this game. Let me see if I go into the building that I used to camp at. No. Wait. Yeah, okay, right behind them, okay, right behind them. Turn around, turn around. Bro, this was peak, this was peak. No, I didn't go inside the building. Come on, man, go inside the building. Will they look at it at least? Damn it, I don't think they're gonna show it. I remember camping in one building. We, I gotta find it. Modern Warfare 3 Survival Resistance Shop. I don't think there's any like screenshots I can find on Google either. Basically, there was one shop, little like shop with a window. Me and my brother would used to put a turret in the window, and then we would put like claymores on the back door so they could only come from one spot. We were so bad at the game, but it was fun. You only played gun game and zombies? I mean, yeah. Yeah. I played a lot of like survival and zombies before I had Xbox Live, and then when we got Xbox Live, it was like I played a lot of gun game, a lot of Sticks and Stones. I played a lot of Search and Destroy though. That's like what got me into like heavy gaming communities. There was like a few I can try and find them. It was years ago now. I'll have to go through my my likes. But yeah, I used to like be really big into Call of Duty Search and Destroy. That was like the only game mode I really played once I got fully into it. I have no idea what that is, Krilla. How long ago was this? I don't know if any of you guys are gonna know the channel I'm about to pull up, but I have been watching this dude for more than like 10 years. Like since the Modern Warfare 3's Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 days. It has been so long. And they used to do a series where it was basically like ranking fan-made clips that you could submit your own like clips. And he would like showcase them in a video. I submitted 2 clips, I got #1 both times, baby. Both times. I just can't find one. I actually don't know how old these videos are. I physically can't find one. Damn, I'm like finding all of the Brick Bronze videos I've like gotten my likes from 9 years ago. Oh, I found it. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, give me that, and give me that. I got them both. How long ago were these? These were almost 10 years ago. Oh no. These are almost 10 years ago. I'm gonna skip to my clip. But yeah, this is Marksman, one of the probably the best search and destroy player for Call of Duty. I have been following and watching this guy from a long time ago. Yeah, this is like 2016, like February. Almost 10 years ago now. Let's go, baby. I'm gonna probably hide it. It is legit. It is legit. I got a 6-man grenade, baby. 6. I killed the entire team in 1 nade. The entire team. But yeah, some people like pointed out that oh, the same name is put on here twice. But I think it's been a long time, so I don't exactly remember how that works. I think it was someone was like split screening and they're on the same profile, which is why one of them has a brackets 1. But yeah, easy 6-man nade. And then this one was just a 1v6 I submitted as well. But yeah, I only submitted 2 clips and both of them got #1, baby. Yeah, this was when I was like 17, 18. Yeah, first time he said Jamie. Can't believe this guy, man. Can't believe this guy. And this is Black Ops 3, which was also peak. I actually liked the movement games, like the jumping movements. Like Advanced Warfare was definitely like over the top, but I still kind of liked it. But I'm like definitely in the minority. Bring back the glory days. This was probably the last Call of Duty I realistically played. Like Black Ops 4 was like when Fortnite came out, and that's all I really played shooter-wise. Easy 6-man, bro. Easy 6-man. But yeah, that was like mostly what I did back then. Is I got home and I played Call of Duty. You think we can get him in #1 of Loomian ranking video? I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, I played Phantom Forces back in the day. You don't understand though. Phantom Force era was completely different. It's so bad. I've definitely mentioned it before. Like, I didn't do terrible in Phantom Forces, but that was like back when I didn't really play PC games. So my aim isn't like that great, my aim is definitely a lot better now. But you don't understand, that was back on my laptop when I recorded those Phantom Forces videos. So, like, your mouse left-click, my left-click would only, like, double-click most times. So if I'm using, like, a fully auto weapon, it physically would not, like, let me full auto a gun. It would, like, fire 2 bullets every time I clicked. So what I had to do is, I would... Obviously, like, I've got my laptop. No. I aimed with my mouse. But if I wanted to fire my weapon, when I'm, like, using my left hand on my keyboard on my laptop, I would use the palm of my hands to left-click with my trackpads. It was the weirdest setup, but that's how I recorded Phantom and played Phantom Forces. That is how I shot. I used my left hand's palm on the trackpads just to left-click. Phantom Forces is completely different now. I definitely cannot compete, and I haven't played it for like 10 years basically now. How difficult is it controlling the small size of a keyboard? It wasn't too difficult. It's just like the keys were like the smushy kind. It's not like the click-clacky ones. Yeah, Phantom Forces now is too sweaty. Back when I played Phantom Forces, there was no jump diving around corners, okay? Now if you go play Phantom Forces, that is what 99% of the player base does. Either they are jump, crouching around every single corner they go around, or they are cheating their asses off. And there's no in between, okay? There is no in between. That's kind of like Rivals now as well. Go like play Roblox Rivals, the shooting game, like the 1v1 game. That game got so freaking sweaty really fast. That got so sweaty. Like, people legitimately get mad at you for using a gun that they don't like. Like, let's say you're using, like, I don't know, what's a fun gun in Rivals that, like, isn't, like, meta? Like the the flamethrower actually was really good. There's, like, one gun I'm thinking of that was awful. RPG, yeah, like shotgun RPG, like the fun guns that like aren't that good. You will play against sweats that they don't like that gun, so they will pull out the sweatiest, barrelless hits you have ever seen. So yeah, I like Rivals, but my god, yeah, also blatant cheaters as well. Roblox shooters are completely infested with cheaters. That also doesn't help as well. Honestly, that's completely what killed Roblox Arsenal for me. There was like a time where I used to stream Arsenal, like, basically like every day for a while. I physically could not stream without either having people cheat in my game, people sweat in my game, or the cheaters that would play audio so loud and crash your game so you couldn't mute it. Like, I'm pretty sure one of my headsets actually died and, like, something in it blew because of that music that was played so loud. So yeah, that is why I don't play Arsenal anymore. That's kind of cool. I kind of want to kill it, though. What's your thoughts on Destiny 2? Destiny is fun. I haven't played it like a whole lot. I only like play games like that if I've got a group of people to play with. I guess that's alright. Would have been better if it was a reskinned one, but sure. Isn't that twice as rare as the toy ones? Yeah, I loved Arsenal. I love Phantom Forces. I remember like I've been around for like too long. I saw someone in chat mention like back in Phantom Forces day and watching like Paradox Poke. Yeah, like I remember like Paradox Poke. There was Synthesize OG. There was. I remember one person, but he went to jail for some heinous crimes. Roblox, you can probably put one and one together. There's only one answer. There was someone else though. It was like God something. Something gods, God something. Basically, the guy is like the face of what I imagine sweaty Phantom Forces players doing. I just don't remember, Lo. Their YouTube name was like God something. Or something God, I just don't remember. I can maybe look it up and find it. Have I played Rainbow Six Siege? Yes, I have. Right now, Lo, that is also Super Omega Hex. Phantom Forces God. God Status, that's what it was. Yeah, God Status, I saw him before, like, he hit, like, 50k subs. Like, a lot. Like, I don't think you guys understand. Like, I'm not very popular. Yeah, Petrified TV as well was there. I don't think you guys understand. I'm, like, not super popular, like, in terms of Roblox YouTube, but I have been around for longer than most Roblox YouTubers. Like, people, like, I've seen, like, Creekcraft say, like, oh, he started playing Roblox in, like, 2017, 2018 or something. I have been playing Roblox since 2008. This year, my Roblox account is going to be 18 years old. I have been playing Roblox more than a lot of Roblox players today have been alive for. And I started my Roblox YouTube channel, this channel, back in 2012. Back when I started uploading Roblox videos, there weren't many YouTubers. I think the biggest, or like the most memorable Roblox YouTubers I can remember, one of them started with an F, but I think is a little bit controversial. I think something might have happened drama-wise, so I don't want to like fully say his name. But yeah, but I can actually pull it up. I will tell you, I'm really hoping this guy hasn't gotten into any drama. Oh, I thought he had more subs. This dude, when was his oldest video? 13 years ago. This dude, Firefox. I think this was like one of the biggest Roblox machinima skit type of channels back in the day. Like, this was like one of like the faces of like Roblox YouTube back when I started, I would say. Looks like he's still uploading. Not very often, though. But yeah. Firefox, well, now I guess it goes by Fire with PH. But that was like one of the biggest Roblox channels when I started. That was like the peak of Roblox YouTube. I physically don't remember like anyone else playing Roblox on YouTube back then. Any fines? We got an Akalos. Oh boy. Was that thumbnail? I mean, those are like really old videos, though. That's just most games in general right now. R4, our creators has like a really big cheating problem. Basically, every single game right now, if it's a shooting game especially, has a bunch of cheaters in it. Rainbow Six, Roblox shooter games, our creators. It's just like Call of Duty especially. It's just what happens. You like Akhlos's Gleaming more than the Gamma? Okay. Machinima? Yeah. Okay, I don't know if any of you guys like ever watched like Rooster Teeth back in the day. I remember like watching a lot of the Let's Play videos of like Minecraft and stuff back with like Jeff, Gavin, Michael, because Michael did like his entire like separate Rage series. Yeah, Rooster Teeth Law, I've been like through a lot. I think like they changed ownership, then they filed for bankruptcy or something, and like the original owners bought them back. I don't know what happened, but Rooster Teeth like went through a lot of stuff. Yeah, Machinima doesn't exist anymore either. Yeah, Rooster Teeth, Machinima, those like all of like the OG like Call of Duty channels, Speedy, like the Speedy crew, the Vanos crew. I still watch like Wildcast videos from time to time, and obviously like, I watch Marksman since forever basically. I think Marksman is like one of the few channels I first subscribed to. Like I watched like Rooster Teeth before I even made a channel. And then I think when I actually made a channel, I think one of the first people I subscribed to was like Vanos, Speedy, Wildcat, Marksman. Then there was like all of like the FaZe guys and the Optic guys, like FaZe Rain, FaZe Apex, FaZe Blaziken. Or I think he went by FaZe Blaze or something. Optic Scumpy, Optic Nade Shots. Man, that was so long ago. That was so long ago. Yeah, the FaZe downfall was definitely sad to see. Definitely sad to see. Right now, a lot of upcoming Roblox games are AI brain rot low effort. I mean, yeah. But I mean, obviously if they're doing well, you should probably expect more people to make them. If they work, they work. You can't really hate the player, you just gotta hate the game. In this case, the fact that they're blowing up so much is mostly because Roblox is feeding them in the algorithm. Oh yeah, obviously Jev. Honestly, I honestly completely forgot Jev was in FaZe because Jev quite literally does his own thing. But yeah, I haven't like watched any of like the FaZe guys for a long time. I like FaZe like was the OG like cut.com channels basically. That's like what Call of Duty was back in the day. Was either you were Optic Scumpy and you were an absolute beast of the game and you would drop like 5 nukes every single game and you would just upload it as a gameplay video. But other than that, it was like basically just cut commentaries. But yeah, I haven't like watched those types of videos for a long time though. Bloxtails is peak? Yeah, I like Bloxtails. It reminds me of Paper Mario, and I love Paper Mario. Paper Mario $1,000 is probably one of my all-time greatest games. Yeah, I still watch Vanos, Wildcat, and Marksman whenever their videos pop up. Other than that... Wolfie, I watch. Other than that, I think it's like mostly streams I watch, to be honest. Another Akhlos, I don't want you, man. But yeah, but like, when it comes to like Roblox channels, like I said, like you've got Firefox was like one of the biggest when I started making videos. Like, there wasn't, like, really, like, that many channels when I started. Obviously, like, you got, like, your Russo Talks, your Terrorbright Games, your Creekcraft. played in the stuff for years after I started. It has been, like, honestly really awesome to, like, see the Roblox community as a whole and the YouTube Roblox community, like, grow as a spectator. That has been really awesome. Like, back, like, when I started, you would know, like, everyone, basically. Yeah, like, Flamingo, Alba stuff. The community, like, on YouTube especially was, like, so small, you basically knew everyone. But, like, once they got to a point, like, honestly, since Brick Bronze went down, and I stopped, like, focusing that hard on, like, Roblox stuff, the Roblox YouTube side of things are, like, blown up so much, I don't even, like, know the majority of these creators anymore. I almost, like, know no one. Russo fell apart. Nah, I don't think you understand. YouTube it's like anything. You have, like, your ups and downs, and right now, most of the older Roblox YouTubers are on, like, a down right now. But that doesn't mean we can't turn it around. Like, I'm also, like, not doing that well either. Right now, I'm, like, hitting, what, like, less than 5,000 views on a video on average. Which obviously, like, isn't very good. But right now, we're just, like, in a pretty dry streak. Like, for me, Loomian isn't really doing, like, super well YouTube-wise. Just feature capturing games on Roblox in general aren't. For, like, Russo's type of content simulators, tell me, what is the biggest simulator right now? They kind of, like, all fell out of favor. Simulators, like, are the old meta now. Like, you've still got, like, a few that are doing well, like Bee Swarm Simulator, but I feel like Bee Swarm Sim is, like, really hard to make videos on, unless you're only playing Bee Swarm Sim. Bee Swarm Sim, I will always give an exception. Bee Swarm Sim is a simulator, but it's unlike any other simulators, basically. Bubblegum Simulator Infinity is doing well. I just got really, like, bored of the playing simulators low. For me personally, I'm just bored of hatching egg simulators. But yeah, that's, like, I would say, like, probably the biggest issue for, like, Russo and, like, even Terabyte. It's just that simulators have fallen out of favor, and it's not like they haven't tried jumping ships to new games. Maybe, like, I know that Terabyte spends a lot of time editing and, like, making high quality videos, so they're generally, like, pretty late to jumping on the bandwagon for new games. And also, like, with our, like, really old channels, YouTube's algorithm tends to, like, kick us off pretty easily. Like, out of the algorithm pretty easily. Right now, right now, YouTube definitely prefers channels that have just been made, like, very new channels. Like, if I, like, have this channel and I make an entirely new channel and I upload the same videos on them, the YouTube algorithm is more likely going to favor the newer channel. Is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that doesn't mean, like, it's worth quitting, like, my main channel. I don't really care enough for that type of stuff. I'll still upload everything to this channel. Oh yeah, also, like, with the AI stuff, I'm not gonna lie, it is so disheartening seeing, like, all of these, like, AI channels. Here's another thing as well. I don't know if anyone's realized. Is it? You guys gotta let me know, because I don't really, like, watch Twitch or, like, any other streaming service, any site that often anymore, like Kick or TikTok. How well are streams doing? I swear, like, YouTube streams, like, viewership is, like, down the drain. Which I guess makes sense on like YouTube, also with like YouTube Shorts and like long quality like videos. Why would you watch an unedited stream when you can watch a video, basically? But I feel like there's only like a lot of there's very few YouTube channels that stream that actually get like a lot of viewerships. Like the people that come to my mind are like, right now the Burnt Peanut is going basically viral. Basically the ninja of Arc Raiders. The ninja equivalent of Arc Raiders. Freecraft is like the only like Roblox streamer that I've seen that actually gets like a lot of viewers for streams. Other than that, for like Roblox streams, I show speed as well. Other than that, though, for like Roblox streaming, I feel like everything else is either they're not like performing that great as I feel like they should be doing or that they used to be doing, or especially if you look at like Roblox streams for like YouTube Shorts, it is all scam streams, AI streams, fake streams for engagement. It is like all absolute scams. And I swear they are like probably botted as well, I could imagine. I have been scrolling YouTube Shorts and I will get Roblox streams. It is so clearly just like a video that is being played on loop, but there is actually a person on the screen, but it's an AI person. Like the human being isn't real. It's a clanker, okay? It's an AI. I have seen like the streams of like the AI like being asleep and it's like asking, "Oh, if you donate, I'll wake up." Why? How do people fall for that, man? How do people fall for that? Come on, man. But yeah, it is really disheartening to see. It is so sad. Yeah, and then also you got your Twitter, which is going through this entire like I don't want to even call it drama. It is way past drama. It is actual just sexual harassment. Like, what is going on? What is going on, bro? 2026 has just started, and we're getting absolutely like we're living in hell. I'm living in double hell because I'm in the UK. But what is going on? Actually, what is going on? Like, I don't get it. Who thought that was a good idea to let Grok do that on Twitter? Like, legitimately, I don't get it. I do not get it. What's wrong with the UK? It's the UK. It's just the UK. The UK is just a punching bag. I feel like I'm also like joking about the UK part, but right now the world just freaking sucks. Obviously I'm like saying that, and there's also like places that you can argue like, oh, you got it so easy. There are places where it would be much tougher to live in, which I get. I do sympathize with that. But just in general, like generally speaking, the entire world freaking sucks. The entire world sucks. What is happening, bro? What is happening? Remember Foa? Yeah, I remember Foa. I played not too long ago with him for like Marvel. Well, okay, it was probably like a year ago now, but like Marvel Rivals. Before that was like Valorant. But yeah, Foa's doing pretty good. He streams sometimes on Twitch. I think right now mostly Rivals. Before that, it was like Among Us. Russo had like some Among Us lobbies going on, and I got into a few. I swear, Lou, Foe, if you ever backstab me again, man, I will find where you live, okay? I will find where you live. That was like a year ago now at this point. It's been a long time. AI is ruining RAM prices. Yeah. Yep. The prices of RAM are skyrocketing. The price, like, we've already went through like the freaking like Bitcoin miner era of GPU prices skyrocketing. Now they're most likely gonna go up again. It is just awful. It doesn't matter like what site you go on to either now. You've got AI overtaking it because everyone thinks AI is the future. Okay, if we're gonna be completely real, here's why AI is being introduced into everything when it doesn't need to be. Big buzzwords. The the investors for the company like AI right now. It makes them a lot more money. That's quite literally it. That is like why Twitter, YouTube, even Roblox has AI in it right now. It's to make more money. That's quite literally it. Yep, shareholder value. That's quite literally it. I mean, let's be honest. The owners of these websites don't care about like how it like makes the website look, as long as they're making more money. Like, it doesn't matter like if you go on Twitter and it's like you say like, oh, Roblox is like doing so bad, like Roblox has all of these issues. If their money, like stock price, is doing goods, they do not care. They could not care less. Obviously, like, that's not for like everyone. Like, obviously, like, I'm not talking about like the workers of the company, but like a lot of like the higher ups probably don't care, realistically. Loomian Legacy got AI with them NPCs. No, we're talking about generative AI. Completely different, okay? Although I will say, it is funny to see people not understand the difference between AI and generative AI, and they just think every AI is bad. That's really funny to see. But no, we're talking about like generative AI. Business mindset, yep. It is capital. Roblox does seem like they're money-driven. Well, yeah. I mean, there's a reason like why Friends is no longer friends, it's like connections. And don't get me wrong, it makes sense why Roblox is doing this. They are... Oh, I just spat everywhere. Like, Roblox is the biggest gaming platform in the world right now. I don't think it's even close. Like, Steam is nowhere near Roblox right now. Roblox is the biggest gaming platform. There is a reason like why they're making like they need to like be making more money. They have a lot of investors, they've got a lot of employees. Could you like argue like, oh, they could hire more employees for like moderation? Yeah, sure, they definitely deserve crap for that. But at the same time, I mean, if Roblox wasn't the biggest gaming platform, it would just be replaced with another one that is doing the exact same thing. I don't think just the fact that it's Roblox doesn't really mean anything. If it wasn't Roblox, it would just be another company that would be doing the exact same thing. It just so happens to be Roblox. If Roblox wasn't put on mobile devices, it would be so niche. I mean, yeah, Roblox is on everything now. Like, back when I started playing Roblox, there wasn't... I don't think there was a mobile app, there wasn't Xbox or PlayStation support. It was just the website. Like, back when I even like played RuneScape, back in 2007, RuneScape didn't even have a downloadable application, I believe. I'm pretty sure when I played RuneScape, it was through the web version. Like, a lot of the games that I played was on a website. RuneScape, like Flash games, like Happy Wheels, Blockheads, or... There's like a zombie game, I think it was called Blockheads. Oh yeah, like, I think there's like an AI VTuber right now. I think you're right, Jimmy. I think it might be like a Neurosama. That I think is different, though. Like, yeah, that is an AI, but it's not like an entire like company, like one of these like billion trillionaire companies that is working on like AI. I'm pretty sure like just some like one solo dude started a project to make an AI VTuber and now has like a team. I think that's completely different. I don't think that really like I see why people are enraged by it, because they see, oh, AI equals bad, doesn't matter what type of AI it is. I don't think that really counts, though. The dude created it back then to play Osu. I mean, yeah, obviously I have no idea. I haven't watched any of this content creator, like anything from this content creator. I'm not knowledgeable to like really talk on the matter, but I think that is I would classify that as something different. I don't think it's like the same thing at all. Okay, see you later, Krilla. What is this yapping about the state of the world? Everything freaking sucks, okay. Everything freaking sucks. Everything sucks, and now even playing games or just visiting sites to talk to people is absolutely miserable. Absolutely miserable. I know, okay. I know. Not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, but my god, what is going on? I don't think I've ever played a Plants vs. Zombies game. PE encounter coming up? We're quite a while away from it. Unless you're talking about yours. It's more like an AI project than a cash grab. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so obviously because I don't like know anything about this content creator, does the AI VTuber stream 24/7 on their own? Or is it always accompanied by someone else? Like an actual person? No? And yeah, that's completely different. That is completely different. Like, if you were talking about, like, AI content creations in the same, like, sense as, like, the Roblox streamers that are, like, doing the scam things, basically, where they have, like, a video on loop 24/7 with, like, an AI model that's basically, like, asleep, begging for donations or whatnot, that is absolutely AI slop. But if we're talking about, like, the Neuro project, if, like, it's basically, like, an NPC character that just happens to be on stream while the other guys are streaming, right? I think that's completely different. Completely different. Not even in the same realm. But yeah, with that being said, I understand why people would be enraged at that, because like I said, right now, the only thing that people, unfortunately, the only thing that people know is AI equals bad, and they can't tell the difference between all of the different AI. Like, if you tell them Loomian Legacy has AI in it because the NPCs are artificial intelligence, they will, like, choose moves that are potentially good against you, I guarantee it, someone will see that and go, wow, I can't believe you're using AI in your game. How could you do that? Unfortunately, there are some absolute mouth breathers that would think that. I don't know about that. Is that a Thai name? I'm not sure about that. How dare you not control any NPC? Hey, I give the NPCs now all of their Loomians, okay? We live in a society. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. If you get Route 9 out by this month, you're buying 200 boost tokens. Oh boy. Oh boy. You control the NPC moves. Honestly, that would be so fun to do like a or even like Pokemon game, Loomian game with like 2-player. You've got like the like you, the main character for the game, and like the second player gets to control all the NPCs. That would be awesome. That would be so fun. That would probably be so painful to try and code. Yeah, like a sabotage game mode or something. Basically just 2 players. I remember a vid where they were able to do that. On what? Huh. I mean, yeah, it would be really funny to see that. That was a Point Crow video that exists? Pokemon... Oh. Point Crow Pokemon 2 players. No, I don't think that's the right one. I don't think that's the right one. That's not the right one. What was it called? Oh, Small Ant. Oh, Small Ant. I have not watched Small Ant for a long time. I don't even know why. His videos just don't show up on my homepage anymore, and I don't think I've subscribed. Pokemon. What is it called? 2 players. Oh, can the best Pokemon Nuzlocker stop my Nuzlocke? Oh my gosh, yeah. Honestly, that'd be really fun. Yeah. I probably actually watched that, I just don't remember. That was like 3 or 4 years ago now. I have probably watched that. Just right now, I don't really like watch that much Pokemon stuff. Olorlen Wolfie, or sometimes MJTV. I feel like I said his name entirely wrong. I'm clearly so bad. MJTV. Is it MJTV? MNJ I've got the M's. But yeah. Those are like the only like 2 Pokemon channels I think I watch right now. Any good finds? I think my rarest find was a corrupted Christmas Ikazuna. Real ones watch the Pokemon official and their anime clips. There is actually the entire, like, there's a new Pokemon channel that started, like, last year sometime, and they're uploading every episode of anime. I subscribed to it, so if I ever, like, run out of things to watch, I got all of the seasons of Pokemon to watch, I guess. Can't wait. I gotta watch a freaking... Okay. When I start my 24-hour hunting Jolly Village video, I have to watch... Not One Piece. JoJo's. I have to watch JoJo. RXPP and JK Vet and Lando are telling me I have to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've only watched like the first season like 3 times, and I watched like the second season like maybe like halfway through, and then I restarted because I just stopped. I need to watch a JoJo. Yeah, I haven't watched all of Freerun either. I need to watch Freerun. Obsessed with House. Which one's House? Is that the Doctor one? VTubers lately. I don't really watch VTubers. I guess the closest. Oh, okay. I technically. Peanut, the burnt peanut. Bro, his streams like take me back to like some of like the really old streams. It is really like entertaining. It is honestly such a fresh of breath. Such a fresh breath of. I can't speak, man. It's too late, man. It's too late. A breath of fresh air. Bro, just kill me now, man. Just kill me now. I can't speak. But yeah, it's like it's one of like the OG streamers basically. It's like the humor. I've been watching a lot of Peanut right now. Dr. House. I don't think I've ever watched Dr. House. Take a nap. It's like 11 p.m. So I'm in a Simon video. Oh, I've subscribed to the Simon for a long time. I remember like Vicstar doing like Minecraft videos back in the day. I can't sit down and watch a Simon video. It's just not for me. Nothing wrong with the channel. It's just not for me. I just can't sit through it. You didn't watch HoloLive VTubers? I legitimately don't think I've ever watched a VTuber. To be honest, don't think I've ever. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that, right? It's just not for me. Not for me. I'd recommend watching HoloLive. I might check it out. I probably will forget, but we'll see, low. I remember watching your Among Us streams. Yeah, and they freaking sucked because I remember getting stream sniped like every game. Oh, I think Jamie's the killer, even though I literally did nothing the entire round. Yeah, I bet you do think it's me. Perhaps because you can see my freaking screen on stream. Have I watched the Starter Squad series? Are you talking about the M&J TV series? Starter Squads series. Oh no, that's something else entirely. What am I thinking of? Oh, come on, talk. Oh, I remember like that from years ago. I have not seen Starter Squads. Like I said, when it comes to like Pokemon videos, I only, like quite literally only watch Wolfie and M&J TV. I just don't watch anyone else. I like the super intense, high-level gameplay that Wolfie offers for like competitive Pokemon. And as a balance of like Loomian, like the games have like some similarities, obviously. It's nice to like an in-look to like strategies. I was like, ooh, okay, that's actually really cool. Or like just like to understand like the game on like a higher like level. And then for like M&J TV is like a nice, I would say, comfort channel. Like, it's like a really nice comfort channel. Uploads one high-quality video once a week. Like, one of, like, the best channels to, like, sit back while you're eating something, basically. Like, you don't need, like, to be dialed in, and it's not, like, super, like, high-level gameplay. It is just, like, the most relaxing, chill videos. It is great. You joined into free ads? I have ads turned off for streams, what the heck? I don't run ads during streams. Well, hey, thanks for the money, bozo. Have I played Pokemon Showdown? I have, but not much. And again, I don't really play, like, Pokemon games to, like, win. I like using really dumb teams just of either Loomians or Pokemon I want to use. Which, yeah, means all of my teams suck ass, okay? I know. Enjoy your 5 cents? No. Like 0.05 cents. Thank you. Okay, yeah. I will try and slap Metagross onto every single Pokemon team that I can, okay? The majority of them. And if it doesn't work, I resort back to Choice Band Explosion Metagross, okay? And there's nothing that can stop me, okay? There's nothing that can stop me. If I can't use Metagross, I'm exploding, and there's nothing you can do to stop me, other than using a Ghost type, I guess. I love Metagross though, it's so fun. It definitely has, like, without its Mega, it is definitely a lot tougher to use. Especially because you got freaking Bronzong as well, which I feel like is actually just better than Metagross the majority of the time now. Of course, it's still your ace Pokemon. I mean, hell yeah. Why would it not, man? Why would it not? We give Metagross Shift Gear? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I mean, hey, at least the Mega's good, right? Okay. In the next... What's the Pokemon PvP game coming out called? Is it Championship? Do you think Mega Metagross is gonna be Ubers again? 110 speed, insane bulk, hits hard, with tough claws. It has to be, right? It has to be Uber still. What's my best find so far? In this stream, Alpha Akalos. Oh yeah, I got Heavy Slam as well. Heavy Slam, I think I got Psychic Fangs. I remember the days of having to run Zen Headbutt Metagross. Oh my god. It was so not fun. It was so bad. Didn't it get Shift Gear? I have no idea. Yeah, Zen Headbutt is quite literally just not a good move. It isn't even like that strong, and it isn't even perfectly accurate. Like, what the hell? Not cool, man. Not cool. Like, I would say that move is fine for like an adventure playthrough type of move, but give me a stronger move, man. Come on. Metagross deserves it. Who cares if its typing was like the best thing in the game for a while? %20 flinch chance? I don't think you understand. Metagross has like what? 60 or 70 base speed? Before Mega-ing? It was not very fast. You were not outspeeding much. At all. But yeah, I'm pretty sure... okay, Isaac, banned. I'm pretty sure before Fairy got introduced, wasn't Steel Psychic the best type in the game? Especially if we're going back to Generation 3. Okay. I don't know if you guys remember, but Steel used to resist Dark and Ghosts. It was so good to be a Metagross enjoyer. Metagross was only weak to Fire and Ground, I'm pretty sure. It was so good. Okay. Pity encounter, give me the Jimbe. Okay, well, damn it. Am I right in that? I'm pretty sure I am, right? Generation 3 Metagross was only weak to Fire and Ground, right? Metagross. Well, Pokemon database doesn't go that far back. Cerebi, maybe? Generation 3. Weaknesses. It was 2 times weak to Fire, and... Yep, it was just Fire and Ground's weakness. It was a good day to be a Metagross fan. It was a great day. Dark? Nope. Steel resisted Dark in Generation 2 and 3, and maybe 4. Steel resisted Ghost and Dark. So Metagross was only neutral against Ghost and Dark. It wasn't weak to it. Oh, was it Gen 6? I thought it was Gen 5. I think Fire Steel was better. Let me look at Heatran. You might be right, but the quad Earth weak ground weakness does suck. Oh, Generation 4. We were weak to... Okay, we resisted Steel, Dark, Dragon, Ghosts. Bugs, Psychic, Flying, Poison, Ice, Grass. Yeah, so Heatran in Generation 4... Actually, it wasn't even neutral for Fire. Didn't it have a Fire Absorb? Flash Fire. You were weak to Water, weak to Fighting, Quad weak to Ground, and then Electric and Rock could hit you for neutral damage, and that was it. Everything else is resisted. Okay, that is pretty freaking nuts. That is pretty freaking nuts. Try to get a gift before Pity. My Pity already went. Metal Mines type in Loomian. We'll probably get one eventually. Yeah, Ferrothorn was also really good. Obviously, you've got like your Metal or your Steel bug, like Scizor. Pretty sure it's only weak to Fire. I think Ferrothorn is weak to what? Quad weak to Fire and weak to Fighting, and I think that's it. So that wasn't bad. Now, though, Fairy is just so broken. Now, ever since I added in the Fairy typing, it's not even like a contest. Fairy is the best typing in the game. Nothing else even, like, defensive-wise, Steel is really good. But Fairy is just good defensively and offensively. Yeah, like Xerneas. Xerneas was so freaking boring to play against. It was so boring. For you, ground is best. Okay, but we're talking about, like, all around. Like, ground in Pokemon is probably the best offensive typing. Steel is the best defensive typing. But the best at doing both is Fairy. Fairy has very good defensive properties and offensive properties. Being completely immune to Dragon, so like no more Draco Meteor spam, no more Outrage spam. Like, what is Fairy weak to again? Oh yeah, Fairy like also resists Dark as well. Fairy is weak to Steel, Poison. Is that it? I swear there's one more. Oh, that's it? Okay. So basically, Steel is generally like a defensive typing. There aren't like that many offensive Steel type Pokemon that are like that great to use on a team. And then also like there aren't that many like Steel type moves that Pokemon get as coverage as well. And then Poison has like always been Poison. Poison is kind of like eh. There aren't like that many Poison types that are good, right? I mean, yeah, Mega Metagross is awesome, but like we're talking like general uses. Every team needs a ground type, not every team needs a Fairy. That makes sense. But if we're talking about like the type, like we're not talking about like in use case, like we're talking about like as a typing as a whole, Fairy is the best. What does Fairy hit super effective? Fairy hits Dragon super effective, Dark super effective, Steel resists, Fire resists. I want to say Bug resists as well. And maybe Poison resists. It's just Dragon and Dark? Okay. Oh, Fighting. I forgot about Fighting. Bug doesn't resist? Do Fairies resist Bug? I swear there's an interaction there somewhere. Fairy resist Bug. Okay, I got it backwards. Okay. Mega Beedrill was meta in Legends EA. I mean, yeah. That probably won't transfer Overload to Pokemon Championship. Mega Beedrill isn't super good in, like, actual battles. I feel like Bug should resist Fairy. Yeah, I feel like it should have been the other way around. But, oh well. Oh well. I'll be taking that. Yeah, I'm not sure what the logic is for Fairy hitting Fighting. I do not know. Login collab? I haven't really talked to Login for years. I don't think Login does like gameplay videos anymore. I think he just does like his music videos every now and then. But it seems like he's doing pretty well still, so I mean, hey, love to see it. But yeah, I haven't really kept in touch with a lot of the old, like, Brick Bronze creators. Like, I don't talk to Login, I don't talk to Think Noodles, or Fanksia. Like, the only ones I really talk to is, like, I Eat, I don't speak to Foey that much. I'll check in on him every now and then. Like Russo and Terabrite. I don't like I'm acquaintances with Terabrite, but I don't like know them that well. They're more just like, okay, they're friends with Russo, and I've talked to Russo quite a bit. And if we're playing games, Terabrite is usually there as well. I haven't really talked to Captain Crush. To be honest, I haven't really kept in touch. Captain Crush has like come back through the streams, like every like now and then, but I haven't really like kept in touch with him. Who else is there? King's Gaming, I haven't really talked to in years. I don't know if he even does Loomian videos anymore. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Amensa? No, I don't talk to Amensa. Like, I'm not really friends with Amensa. Like, we're more just like content creators that play the same game that have collabed a few times. Like, I don't know Amensa. Like, the only times we've really talked is regarding Loomian stuff. Didn't he leave? I think he got like a job IRL. But again, I don't know. Lucky? No, I'm not friends with Lucky either. I think for Lucky, we've like done one, I think maybe one collab, maybe two. But, like, other than that, no, not really. I don't really talk to Lucky. Lucky's like kind of like Amented. I don't know Lucky personally. We're just content creators that make videos on the same game. You and Speeder better do a round 9 spin the wheel? Oh yeah, we probably will. We probably will. Yeah, there's the YouTuber showdown thing, and I think Amense wanted us to do a, like, YouTuber versus artist, like, drawing collab thing years ago. And I think that was about it. Oh yeah, Dita plays. I mean, yeah, that's like why most people don't play anymore, Jimmy. I haven't really talked to Dita plays in years either. Dennis? Did Dennis play Brick Bronze? I don't think I've ever talked to Dennis. I don't think I've ever talked to Dennis. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, although I know a lot of people were mad at Think Noodles for not playing Loomian. I remember, like, the exact comment I remember reading, like, oh, you owe everything to Brick Bronze. Brick Bronze did so well for your channel. You owe them to play Loomian Legacy for videos. When it's like, bro, that is such, like, that is like one of the worst things I have ever read. Like, bro, you have no idea what you are talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, it makes sense, like, why these content creators don't play the game anymore. Like, if you can't regularly post videos on a game, then obviously it's not, like, gonna do that well for your channel. Like, it makes sense. And then also, like, if some of the people in the community are, like, saying stuff like that, like, oh, you need to play Loomian Legacy because Brick Bronze is what made you, it's like, bro, like, what do you expect is gonna happen? Will you agree and say, yeah, actually, I should play the game? Or are you gonna think, like, damn, these absolute miserable people are making the experience even worse. I'm just not gonna play it all now. But yeah. Dan TDM talked about streaming Loomian again. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, Lo. Like, obviously for, like, YouTube channels, like Dan, like, when he was, like, uploading a lot, I actually haven't checked in with Dan for a long time. Like, see what he's doing content-wise. But I think he has a kid now. I think. But it makes sense, like, for those types of channels to, like, hop from, like, big game to big game. It's kind of like what Creekcraft does. Creekcraft jumps around, like, from the biggest game to the biggest game streaming-wise. That's what, like, most content creators do now, if they're, like, at a certain size. Don't lock yourself down to, like, one niche. Like, Loomian Legacy is a niche game on Roblox. Like, there's nothing wrong with, like, uploading videos on Loomian Legacy, but I don't think you should lock yourself into only playing one game. Because, yeah, Loomian Legacy might have done really well YouTube-wise when it first started, but as soon as, like, the first decline happened, most people should have, like, jumped ship. Like, you can definitely come back to Loomian Legacy, but if it's, like, not doing that well, it's, like, declining, hop on, like, another trend. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You say that from experience? No, I've played, like, other games. It's just that ever since, like, Brick Bronze went down, I mean, I got a job during Brick Bronze. I just kind of, like, stopped playing that many Roblox games. And I kind of, like, got burnt out from, like, uploading so much. Like, I got burnt out so bad, that's how I got epilepsy. I got epilepsy, like, because of... Oh my gosh, what the heck? I got epilepsy because I was, like... because of stress. I was working 12-hour night shifts. I would come home. I would record videos, I would stream, and then I would go to bed at like 1 PM. And then if I was working the same night, I would only get like 5 hours of sleep, maximum. And I did that for like 2 years. Like, no wonder why I freaking got epilepsy. Yeah, I worked like 12-hour night shifts in a care home. Like, it's no wonder why I got epilepsy. Sheesh. I missed the 1 in 5 twice. How? So yeah, since like Brick Bronze went down, like I played like a few simulators, like Mining Simulator, Treasure Hunt Simulator. But other than that, I didn't like really play that much Roblox. I kind of like moved over to like other games. Like I think Fortnite was the biggest game out at the time. So yeah, like in between like Brick Bronze going down and the Loomian Legacy starting, I just kind of like played whatever I want. I wouldn't even be able to do the first month straight. Yeah, I did that for 2 years. And I decided, okay, I can't do this anymore. I just could not do that anymore. But then when Loomian came out, I was like at my peak. Obviously, like every game like has declines and your ups, which happens for every game and every like YouTube channel. But yeah. Right now, Lo, I'm kind of like... I want to upload more videos, obviously, but I think for Loomian stuff, I need to wait. I don't want to burn myself out before Route 9 comes out. Route 9 is one of, like, the biggest moments for Loomian Legacy. Obviously, like, this year as well, we got Route 9 from Loomian. We have Doodle World, if that's, like, doing a big update, I'm not sure. We got TOT, we got Elions. Yeah, well, okay, here's the thing. Loomian Legacy content creation isn't that difficult. Here's the thing, Lo. I've done everything. I have done Loomian videos for like 6 years. I have quite literally done everything that I can do. I've literally done it all. Like, if I make a video now, is basically just going over like an old Loomian that I've already done in PvP because they got an update. Like, I've quite literally done everything. Yeah, TOT's relaunch is in a couple of weeks now. You have an ace with all the starters? I'm gonna do that, I think, probably for the next season that we start. I wanted to start doing those videos. But again, I wanted to save it for, like, the next big, like, uptrend for Loomian Legacy. I feel like uploading, oh, can I get to ace with 7 starters, is a really good video idea, but I think it needs to be uploaded at the right time when Loomian Legacy has one of its biggest updates for the game. So that's what I'm saving it for. Isn't that too easy, Lou? Okay, I'm not like using like, I mean like I'm using all of the starters on the same team. I don't think that's easy at all. Like, we're talking Sirenite, Lumina. I don't think having all of them on one team is going to be easy. Yep, my boosts are over now. That is probably going to be like pretty rough. Don't get me wrong, the starters like all individually are pretty good, but all on one team? Yeah, I don't know about that one. We've got what? Sirenite, Tatab. Is Luminami before Tatab? I think it is. Lumi. Tatab. Valkyrie. Falquire, Vesp, Ember, and Zulong. This team... Oh, whoops. This team. All of these Loomians on one team, this is not going to be that good. This is going to be a challenge. All of these Loomians, like, individually are good, but putting them all on one team, that is not going to be easy, man. It might be easier to do it, like, in a double season, but I'm going to try it in a single season, see how it goes, I guess. We'll see. I feel like Lowe's videos, Low, are going to be a lot easier to do in double season. The fact that Zulong is still the best starter for PvP... does he know? Does he know? Does he know? Zulong is not the best starter, man. I'm sorry to tell you, to let you know. It is not the best starter. How did I become a dev? I became friends with the developers of Brick Bronze, like during like Antheon. Do you remember like when Ash, like, I was on their radars, and then when they did like the Ash Greninja like update, I bought a lot of the Ash Greninjas to get a shiny one for a video. They saw that video, and I got added to a group call with the developers, and we just became friends. And then when we started working on Loomian Legacy, I was like the only person that was on the development team that played Brick Bronze PvP. Like, not like very competitively, because I was ass at PvP in Brick Bronze, but I was the only one that actually played battles. So I was like the only option, basically. Like, it's either me or Lando and T-Bread would have done it themselves, I guess. Also, Krilla can the two. Badger, be thy blast. I'm not funny. Yeah, we know, Krilla. We know. We know. Although back when I like started working on Loomian Legacy balancing wise, like I didn't have control of everything. I did not have control of everything. Like same type attack bonus stab. It wasn't my choice to make it 25%. And that was like something that I was not allowed to change at all. Me, Lando, and Shipple sat down and we made the original type charts. Obviously now I've gone like back and changed quite a lot of it. It is completely different when we started the game. I didn't choose the NPC teams back in the day. I only got to like choose NPC teams probably during like Sephirite, maybe a little bit after Sephirite. I think I chose Sephirite Gym Leader's team, but I don't think I chose like anything else in the update. Am I gonna be in charge of doing like the Elite Four and stuff? Yes. And if you actually don't know, back in Brick Bronze, towards the end of the game's like life, I actually made a few of the NPC teams. I made the lumber boss, the one that started off with like I think it was Fortress. Like it was like the bug master basically, and like the lumber. I think it was like route. It's the Bidoof route. What route is that? I made that team. I made the 8th Gym's team, the Ghost Gym. I made that team. Unfortunately, though, that team did get a little bit altered, I do remember. I remember, like, the Aegislash having Shadow Sneak, but in the final version, because I'm pretty sure that gym gave you the TM Shadow Claw. T-Bredem wanted some of the Pokemon to have Shadow Claw as a move, so some of the Shadow Sneakers got replaced with Shadow Claw instead, which definitely made the Aegislash a lot easier. But I also made the Roria League in Brick Bronze. I made all of the Roria League teams. And I still, to this day, have all of the teams on a USB. I just don't know where the USB is anymore. I don't remember where it is. But I have all of the teams still on a USB somewhere. And I've never told anyone what they are. So, yep. Yeah, I made the Roria League teams. I made all of them. Maybe one day I'll release them, but for right now, nope. They're staying on the USB. The Brick Bronze copies of the field day. I mean, I feel like they probably already like made their own Rory leagues. I wouldn't be that surprised. But yeah, I obviously don't really care. I'm never playing one of those. I know you gave someone sub-toxic protects, I just can't prove it. Do I say? Okay, I will give you one of the teams. I did have a team for the Rory League. I had a Steel type team, okay? And yes, I had Metagross. And yes, all of my team members had the move Toxic, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I gave all of my team Toxic as a move. All the majority of them. Hey. It had to be done, okay? It had to be done. I had Metagross. I had Metagross. Was it Mega Metagross? I honestly don't remember. It's been... When did Brick Bronze get shut down? Like 8 years ago now? It's been like 8 years since I made the team. Like, it's almost been a decade since I made the team. You evil man. I mean, hey, it was pretty funny. I wanted a toxic team, but I didn't want. I wanted to use Metagross. Okay, so the only thing I could think of was, okay, give me a steel team with the move toxic. Easy, easy. I remember like giving all of my team toxic, or the majority of them. Surprised it wasn't a fake out Infernape. Hey, I only ran that Infernape for I think it was for Focus Ashes, but it was not good. Okay, we don't need to talk about my Infernape. We can talk about something way worse. We can talk about something way, way worse. Let me find it. Pokemon Brick Bronze PvP battles. If we want to talk about a team, or a Pokemon, the OG Greninja, baby! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Man, I think this entire Greninja set was, hey, I can just be immune to as much as I want, okay? I Toxic stalled. I had Toxic Spikes, I would set up a substitute, and I would use Bounce so I could, stall out Poison. And, okay, Smackdown might sound crazy. There is one reason why I had Smackdown. Let me scroll through the team. There is one... Oh, my Tyrantrum's already dead. Why does my Tyrantrum not have Earthquake? I had Smackdown for Earthquake, but where's my Earthquake spammer? Where's my Earthquake spammer? I swear I had Earthquake on Tyrantrum. Why did I have Smackdown then? Wait. Oh my god. Everything is a Focus Sash. Everything. Wait, if you smack down a Pokemon into Toxic Spikes, does it poison them or not? Oh no, Hex! It was... No. The Toxic Spikes was because I had Hex Gengar and Hex Cofagrigus. It doesn't... Maybe Lucario's Earthquake? The Toxic Spikes were to stall things, and my Gengar and Cofagrigus had Hex. I don't know what is this Gengar, bro. Okay, to be fair, I don't think this Gengar could learn Shadow Ball yet, or Sludge Wave, Sludge Bomb. I don't think it existed back when I recorded this video, okay? Oh, my Cofagrigus had Mean Look, Carmine, Destiny Bonds. Oh my god. It's even worse than I remember. It's even worse. No, I don't think Scarf users existed back then when I uploaded this. Lucario had Earthquake! We found the Earthquake user! We found the Earthquake user, okay? We found it. We found it. Did you enlist this video? No. These are all public. There we are, baby. Yeah, we don't even... We didn't even have close combat. We were, like, using Pokemon that just didn't have access to their full move pool. That's why some of them are so bad. Did Durant have Earthquake? Where's Durant? Ironhead, Entrainment, Baton Pass, Bug Bite? Oh my god, why do I have baton pass? I can't even pass stats with it. Yeah, maybe it's a truant durant. I don't show the freaking sets. Did I win this battle? Third, and then for superior. Too much of a threat against. But I'm just gonna go featuring. My Pokemon. Okay. I won. I won. Yeah, it probably was a just like a pivot truant one. How? Exactly. 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 The strategy back then was who can click Earthquake more than the opponents. I am not saying I was good at PvP when I started. Even now, I am not that very good at PvP. I would rather like use fun Loomians or teams rather than like winning. But I am definitely way better than I was back then. What the hell was that strategy? Okay, to be fair though, like, hey. Lando. Where's my Lando battle? I battled Lando for a video in Brick Bronze. Can I find it? I can. The thumbnail is so bad, I copy and pasted it like 20 million times. Do I show my team? As you can see on the screen right now. Oh boy, what a good intro. Stole, baby! Stole! Stole! The fat team is here. The fat team. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Brother Ooh? Hey, okay, you don't understand. Got my AG slash. I want to see, like, what else I have. Dragonite heads. Protect, Roost, Dragon Rush, and Fire Punch. Okay. Okay. What did Seismitoad have? Hypnosis. Ooh! Lando was a Hypnosis spammer. Okay. This Seismitoad had Earthquake, Drain Punch, Scald, and Protect, baby. Not even the Weakness Pulse. It didn't exist back then. I'm pretty sure it didn't exist. Was it Metagross? I don't think Metagross was in the game yet when we did this. I'm pretty sure. Metagross was introduced... when was it introduced? I don't even remember. Well, it just says light clip, so I'm assuming both screens. No, it just says reflect. Reflect, rapid spin, earthquake, protect. Earthquake to hit fire types. Okay. I'm a genius. I know. I'm awesome. My Fortress has Light Clay and my Slowking has Light Clay. Does Slowking have Light Screen, I guess? Can we move the camera back a little bit? What do you mean? For what? Go into Hippowdon. Hippowdon was the MVP that actually won me this battle. When are we recreating this team? Please no. Okay. Light Screen, Trick Room, Scald, Protects. I apparently really like using Trick Room in single battles. You won? You'll see. Okay, you'll see. I'll just skip towards the ends. Actually, no, he's gonna recover this turn again, isn't it? This Apowdon is what won me, okay? Okay, I guess... Let me go back. This Apowdon had... Even if I did have a raw, I can't swap it out because he hasn't got any yellow Pokemon. Has Firefang, Phantom, Yawn, and Protect. No, Chili Reception didn't exist back then. I don't think Fairy types even existed back then. Oh, it didn't. There's no way. There's no way this is a... I had Sandstream, Sandtomb, and Burn. I was chipping this Arceus down, baby. Let's go! Sucks to suck, Lando. Get good at the game, bro. Get good at the game. With Toxic, I don't think it existed back then either. Like all of the moves that you were saying did not exist yet in Brick Bronze. Like, I don't think you guys understand. The move pools were non-existent back then. Like, almost nothing got moves. But yeah. Yeah, easy, bro. Lando, get good, man. Get goods. Sucks to suck. Okay. Anyway, I'm probably gonna leave the stream up here. It is almost midnight now. So I will see you big noobs later.